Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, men, women, children, all over the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is lesson real quick on just some updates on the war that's going on. Okay, so this is an article, CNN. It says Putin warns of more attacks after deadly Russian strike rocked Kyiv, Lviv, and other Ukrainian cities. It said multiple explosion rocked Kyiv and several other Ukrainian cities reported blasts and power outages on Monday morning as Russia lashes out with a massive wave of violent airstrikes that carries echoes of the initial days of its invasion. At least 11 people were killed in the strikes. It says while 64 were wounded. The Ukrainian emergency services said Moscow fired at least 84 cruise missiles toward Ukraine on Monday. The Ukrainian army said 43 of which were neutralized by the missile defense system. So only 43, okay, was neutralized. Okay, they only the missile defense system only was able to catch 43 of them. Right, goes to show you that this missile defense system is not going to be able to stop all these missiles, man. When these missiles get released to touch down on this place, okay, you know, because there's no getting around the prophecy of Yahweh Bashim Shah. And the Lord said he was going to round up these nations. He was going to displace America. Babylon was going to go down. It's prophesied and it must happen. So there's no way around it. Well, that goes to show that these missile defense system is not going to be able to cover all of these missiles that's going to get launched. And we're talking about millions of missiles, right? So it says, and of which were neutralized by missiles defense system. 24 Russian attack drones were also used in the salvo, 13 of which were destroyed. Okay, so which we know that that's a part of the war games now is these drones, right? You know, but they got some clips. I'm not gonna show the clips, but they attacked a major bridge in Russia. Okay, you know, you can go to you know, other you know, news articles. Is one says Russia Ukraine war live, U.S. and UN condemn brutality and escalation after deadly wave. Let me see. Russian Ukraine war live updates Putin attacks across Ukraine. Putin says Ukraine strikes are revenge for Crimea bridge attack. So, you know, these nations, man, they letting off missiles now. Okay, they letting these missiles starting to talk. Okay, and you know what? It's nothing they can do to stop, you know, these missiles. It was prophesied that these missiles would be launched, man, and be used. But it just goes to prove that Romans 13 and verse 11, it says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. It shows you that we're close. Okay, we're close to Yahweh Bashim Shah delivering his chosen people. You know, that's what it goes to show, because we know that in this war, man, some type of way that this thing is, they're gonna get pulled into this war. Okay, and World War III was prophesied. You know, and we know that, you know, we don't know all the ins and outs, how things gonna play out, but we know that the prophecies of these scriptures must come to pass. Okay, Revelation 13, I mean, it's like 11, And verse 14, it says the second war is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. See, so we know by prophecy that what World War III will come. Okay, and like I was saying earlier, how do we know that we're close? Because it will prophesy that these things will happen. It was prophesied that this war would take place. Okay, and guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is showing us, man, right before our eyes. It was prophesied that it would happen, and we're seeing it. So nothing these devils can do can stop prophecy. Why? Proverbs 21:1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it wherever so he will. You see that? So the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's going to control their mind, man, to do what? Bring forth these missiles and let these missiles start to talk. Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's why we tell you that the Lord is in control. These devils is not doing things up on their own, okay? They don't want you. It's things that they don't want to do, right, when it comes to these wars. But guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is controlling them, and he gonna cause them to do what? Push those buttons. See that? And next thing you know, our salvation is right before our eyes. Okay, so we're very close. Okay, so I'm read again. It says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. It says as the rivers of water, he turneth it wherever so he will. See that? And the Lord's gonna turn them hearts toward his prophecy, so that his prophecies will come to pass, right? Can't get around it. I'm gonna get one more. This is Joel, the 3rd chapter. Joel 3 and verse 10. It says, beat your plowshare. I started 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's right. And you see now, this thing is all about missiles, man. It's all about who have that missile power. You know, who have the missile power, and that's what all these nations want. These small nations, they want that missile power. Okay, they want them warheads. They want that nuke power. Okay, that's why they don't want, you know, certain countries testing. Okay, because they don't want these smaller countries, you know, to do what? Increase their power, so to say. And you have to have them nukes. You have to have them missiles, okay, in order to become a player on the board. And you have these smaller nations. You have Korea, you know, being a player now, okay, along with other nations. But it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. See? Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. That's right. The Lord is going to judge these nations, okay, over in the Middle East. And he's going to cause them, okay, to do what? Be rounded up. Okay, like I said, they're not in control, really. The Lord is the one in control. He controls the righteous, and he controls the wicked. You know, so when we see these updates and see things happening, that's when we like, okay, we're close, man. We're close. That salvation is close. You know, and we're going to continue to push these prophecies. Okay, so the Lord is going to round up these nations. Okay, whether they want to be rounded up or not, they're going to get rounded, because the Lord, the king's heart, is in the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai, and he's going to bring his prophecies to pass. Okay, well, he's going to bring these nations together and bring judgment. He's going to have judgment on them. Okay, you know? So, you know, that's it. Just a few updates, you know, so we looking, you know, for this thing just to, you know, to keep going, you know, and keep increasing. Okay, so through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, I pray this is edifying. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect. Shalom.